You crushed a ball, hit a home run, made a diving play, and hustled hard in front of these college coaches watching you play. But you rolled your eyes after you struck out looking and physically got defeated. And everybody saw it. Body language might be the quickest way to lose college baseball offers, and nobody's talking about it. In this video, we're going to talk about the habits that get you noticed and the ones that help put a line through your name. And before we get started, my name is Evan Mendoza. I have 7 years of professional baseball experience between the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres. Spent 3 years at the D1 level at NC State University while studying aerospace engineering. And I firsthand have seen some terrible body language, and typically those players don't make it that far. And also, if you are interested in working one-on-one with me inside my remote training program, click the link down below in the description to get started. All right, let's talk about 3 body language mistakes that hurt recruiting. So number 1, negative reactions. And negative reactions, you strike out looking, you make an error, you make a bad pitch out there on the mound. If you can physically see your body language slump over, you can start seeing you almost turn into a cradle position, right? This is not going to be a good look for these college coaches that are watching you play. Coaches don't just watch how you play, they watch how you react to the failure that comes within the game of baseball. And guys, there's plenty of failure. It's not if there is failure in the game, it's when failure happens to you. So be prepared for it and make sure that you have that emotional stability and maturity to hold your shoulders high and keep your chin up when that failure happens. At the end of the day, guys, just keep your cool. That's the most important thing that I can tell you. Just keep your cool, because everyone will strike out at some point in time. All right, mistake number 2, as far as the bad body language, having a lazy movements between plays. So like that could be basically in between innings, just not really taking care of those ground balls in between the innings, or just being sloppy, right? If you're throwing across the diamond in between innings, you should always be hitting that first baseman in the chest. So doing these little things right, even though they don't really matter, goes a long way. It just shows how well and how serious you take these little things that college coaches care about. Let's be honest, no one wants a sloppy infield outfield when you're in college. Infield outfield does not matter, but if anybody is watching this video and has watched a college infield outfield, it is crisp, it is clean, nobody makes mistakes, because that is something that is like a pride and joy of the whole college baseball program, is IO, making sure that, for those that don't know, infield outfield is IO, and that's basically just something that proves to the other team, hey, we're prepared, we're ready to go, because every college baseball program does an IO before the game, maybe 30-45 minutes before, and it's just kind of like a little bit of like a hype thing, like how clean can we make that IO, and if we keep it clean, that's just going to make everyone view the program that much better. So again, do not be lazy, don't jog out ground balls that you roll over. This is again in the hustle category, and we definitely don't want to be lazy. If anything, we want to hustle at 120% every single play, because that's going to show that you want it and show that you care. Another one that is really important is to be where your feet are, guys. This is really important because, let's be honest, you can be in college already even though you're a junior in high school, and let's be honest, you haven't made it yet. So that's where we need to remember we're a high school baseball player right here striving to become a college baseball player, and we're not a college baseball player yet, so let's not start acting like one. And it's also really important in little areas of the game is we want to be able to sprint on and off the field. That is something that goes so far, and if you're, let's just say, not even due up as a hitter and you're in the dugout, you should have your glove and hat ready to go. You shouldn't have to be looking for it after that third out is made. You should start sprinting on and off the field, create that tempo for the team that we're not only going to get onto defense quick, but we're going to get off of defense quick and start hitting in the lineup again. All right, so these are the things that college coaches will be looking for as they're watching you play throughout your travel ball season, your high school season, your fall season, any workouts or tryouts or anything like that. They will be looking at these little things on how you take care of business, because let's be honest, that is baseball business. As far as being a baseball player, that's business, right? We're doing the little things, and those little things go a long way. Mistake number 3 is that lack of engagement with your team, and that's where really we need to make sure that we're team centric and team focused. If we're selfish, that's going to go a long way, and that is a way of showing bad body language, is if we're just kind of tucked away in the corner in the shadow of the dugout dugout. We're not celebrating our teammates when they hit home runs. We're too cool for school. That's what that's basically telling those college coaches, and we never want that to be the case, right? We want to make sure that we're always celebrating and congratulating our teammates for doing cool stuff. Let's be honest, hitting home runs is not an everyday occurrence, and that's where we need to make sure that we're celebrating it like we were the ones hitting that home run as well. Another area of being in the dugout and making sure that we're being attentive in the game is make sure that we're actually being a hawk towards that opposing team pitcher, especially if we're a hitter, right? So if we're due up second, right, we want to be a hawk. We want to be staring at him every single pitch in the bullpen, because we want to see, does he have a curveball? Does he have a slider? Does he have a changeup? What's his fastball like? Does he have a two-seam, or does he have a riding four-seam? We need to know these things as soon as humanly possible, especially because high school baseball doesn't typically have really detailed advanced scouting reports. So this is where every pitch before the game starts, in between innings, we need to be hawking him, right? We need to be hawking at basically at every single pitch he throws. We need to be attentive and understanding what he's capable of. So again, being a hawk, staring at him, talking within your teammates. Oh, did you see that pitch? Okay, he was a righty and he just went fastball, and once he got ahead, he always goes to his curveball and is in the dirt. These are the conversations that you need to be having with your teammates, and if you don't know how to have those conversations, click the link down below in the description to work one-on-one with me, and I'll teach you how to have those conversations mentally throughout the game. At the end of the day, guys, talent gets you seen. Body language, though, gets you remembered, and sometimes it's not always the best memory. If you want to take control for your high school baseball player in his journey into the college recruiting process, click the link down below in the description to learn a little bit more about my triple play, where I focus on the physical development with workout programs written by a New York Mets strength coach. We have the mental development as far as straight up college courses on baseball, high level information, as well as the recruiting guidance, how to go about the whole college recruiting process, clicking send, sending emails to these college coaches, including highlight videos, all that fun stuff, while also being mentored directly one-on-one with myself. So if that interests you in the very slightest, click the link down below in the description to apply to work one-on-one with me.